Two Disney World experts are about to become each other's worst nightmare as they go head-to-head in a Magic Kingdom scavenger hunt. Let the games begin. Boards.
A dream.
So...
Two people.
Let's go.
Let's ride. Okay, immediately I see that the stepsisters are out, and one of the tasks is invite a stepsister to the ball. So let's see if I can hop in line. They've been out for a minute, so the line might be cut off, and if it is, that's okay. We segue, we keep moving forward. My goal is to go for a line today, but it doesn't always come down to lines, sometimes comes down to numbers, but line makes the game go much quicker. So let's hop in line.
The rules are pretty simple. It's a scavenger hunt slash bingo card. The person to get 5 across first will be the winner. But the cool thing about this scavenger hunt is that every single square, the task in each square was submitted by you the viewers on social media. So we do these things from time to time where we ask you to participate. And the best way to find out how to participate is by following us on Instagram and our socials, AllEars.net. But I'm really excited to knock some of these out. You guys definitely are playing some jokes on us. I see get pixie dusted on here, and I will avoid that one at all costs. But you even got some fun ones on here like Magic or Tragic, which is a fun coffee thing that we do, as well as send some things to Fry Bucket.
Hello, I just had a question. Oh, thank you. It's inspired by you, of course. I just had a question for both of you, though. Would you want to go to a ball with me maybe later tonight?
Of course we would. Where is
Okay.
the invitation?
I have to make it, but I wanted to get it on the. I wanted to talk to you first.
Yes,
Okay.
we'll be there.
Okay.
We have to check our very, very, very busy social calendar.
Exactly. Well, that's why I had to jump on before the invitation was made. I know you're busy, but I just had to ask. So thank you both.
I think we can make room.
Of course. Thank you,
We'll
ladies.
be practicing our dance moves.
Perfect. You're already dressed for the part. So.
Obviously.
I have no idea what that video looks like, but I at least talked and asked them because I was walking and talking, and I can obviously we're walking and talking now, but walking, talking, filming, it's a little hard. But we did it. We got a square. Probably waited too long for it, but I'm gonna go for that line, and I think I have a pretty straight shot.
Before I get too far, I do want to do just find the nod to Magic Kingdom's past. This is the Sword in the Stone. It's basically Excalibur. Like if you're familiar with the story, King Arthur, you pulled the Sword in the Stone in order to become king. One of my favorite things that used to be here as Magic Kingdom's past is Majesty Makers. Majesty Makers was a duo, and they would they were basically street mystery performers here at the Magic Kingdom, but a couple times a day they'd help a lucky guest pull the sword from the stone and be king or queen that day. So a nod to Magic Kingdom past, Majesty Makers, the street mystery performers here in Fantasyland. Okay, that's one. All right, I'm here at Storybook Treats, where you can grab basically frozen yogurt, definitely just a bunch of fun Fantasyland ice cream novelties. But I am here for the Aurora Cone to get something blue. Now the Aurora Cone is blue and pink, but blue does count, which is great.
Okay, next up, let's make a wish and a wishing well, which we are very close to. So I'm right behind the castle. And also just a little info about the stepsisters. So they roam, but then they also do have their standard meet and greet, which is what I did not get to actually do. I had to wait till they were done and roam with them on their way in to some air conditioning. But definitely check the times on the app to see when they're gonna be there, because they're set times where they have like their traditional meet and greet is not always as frequent as they're roaming. So I got kind of lucky that worked out. Next though, on the same line, is Make a Wish and a Wishing Well, which is right here at the castle. Oh, and there's even some petals in it today, and also it's quite dirty. Okay, I'm gonna wish, and I wish, I can't tell you my wish or it won't come true. Okay, I wish, okay, I made my wish, and I don't want to tell because what if it doesn't come true? It's okay, I'm going to tell you. My wish is that I win. I'm sure you could guess that though.
All right, I got an Aurora Cone, which is basically Dole Whip's strawberry and blue soft serve topped with white chocolate, crisp pearls, and a sugar cone. All right, let's go. It tastes how, you know, when you were in like elementary school, when you drink strawberry milk. Basically, that's what it is. Reminds me of like drinking strawberry milk in elementary school.
Headed towards Gastons Tavern, but I am gonna pop into the 100 Acre Woods just to see if maybe there's a Pluto pin. Pluto, it's actually not super common, like as far as pin tradings go. Pin trading, once you get towards the boards and the cast members, don't always have the best options, although I think it's tons of fun. Let's see what we've got in here. 100 Acre Goods. I said woods earlier. It's 100 Acre Goods. This is the exit shop for Winnie the Pooh. If you're a big Winnie the Pooh fan, this is where you need to get all your merch. And it's so cute and sweet in here. See if they've got a pin board.
All right, I am actually taking the back path behind Storybook Circus and getting into the back entrance of Tomorrowland. There are now a couple different entrances into Tomorrowland. Obviously, there's the main entrance through the front. And now, thanks to Tron, they have now built like a little secret back entrance that goes underneath Tron, which is a great way just to navigate the parks, because Magic Kingdom is so big, and you know, we prefer to walk as little as possible.
Okay, we are back in the new Fantasyland kind of section. Here we are. This is where you can find Beauty and the Beast, Enchanted Tales with Belle, which is absolutely amazing. If that's something that you're interested in, it's kind of like a show. You get to see Belle live, but some of the most incredible Imagineering is in that show as well. So highly recommend it. But really what we need back here is Gastons Tavern for a cup of icing. That one's tough. I think you guys helped create these. You guys did such a good job. Like, a lot of these are really fun, but not super easy. And this one is gonna be interesting because I don't want to get sick, to be totally honest. But here we go, on our way to eat a cup of icing. Okay, here we are at Gastons Tavern. One of the better quick services, I would say, in all of Magic Kingdom, but a more limited menu. This is where you're gonna find things like the LeFou's Brew, which is my favorite frozen drink that isn't a frozen Coke. And you're also gonna find the ham and Swiss on a pretzel roll sandwich, but the famous thing that you're gonna find here is the Gaston giant cinnamon roll. It's absolutely amazing. It's a wonderful breakfast to have. And you can also buy a cup of icing, which is what I'm about to do.
All right, so I got the watermelon slushie, which is red, and the pina colada slushie, which is yellow. Got the three primary colors, baby. I think it's both super fun because they both have popping, like Pop Rocks candy on top. I typically prefer pina coladas in general, but the pina colada is actually not my favorite. I actually prefer the watermelon, which is funny because I don't love watermelon. There's just a more refreshing flavor, and the pina colada is just a little more tart, little, you know, there's a slight tang to it that just is not my favorite. The other thing that's tough about the pina colada is that they actually put some pineapple on top of the beverage, and unless you're drinking it through a straw, which I don't typically drink things through straws, it's kind of hard to drink unless you just eat all the pineapple on top first. I don't know, it's just, the pineapple, the pina colada is just a little more clunky compared to the watermelon. While I'm here, I might as well talk about another nod to a Magic Kingdom past. This is where two former attractions used to live. One of them was an overlay. We'll start with Alien Encounter. Alien Encounter was a kind of a animatronic show, more or less. Basically, it was a presentation by these alien creatures, and they wanted to show you how they could transport different aliens. And they ended up transporting a very, very bad alien, and things went awry. It was very scary. So it was almost immediately written off as one of the scariest rides in Disney World. It didn't last super long, but then it was overlaid by Stitch's Great Escape, which same concept, except the alien that they were transporting was Stitch, and Stitch caused some havoc. It was still a little scary, don't get me wrong, but it was more family scary, so still in darkness. People, Stitch hopping around, you don't really know where Stitch is. Crazy Stitch animatronic, lots of crazy lights. But yeah, not to Magic Kingdom Pass, Stitch's Great Escape, or Alien Encounter.
In the absolute most best thing that could have happened to me, found a Pluto ice cream pin that I got to trade with. So here we go. And it was while I was waiting. So it's kind of like 2 in 1.
I realize I need to kind of veer off here for a second. That way Emma doesn't know exactly what, which line I'm going on. So I'm actually, I'm going to talk about my final nod to Magic Kingdom Past, and then I'm going to sing my favorite song on Main Street. Well, kind of. My favorite song to sing on Main Street. Okay, so while I'm on Main Street, I want to talk about obviously the first thing, which is a nod to Magic Kingdom Past. They are no longer here, and I hope at some point they do come back. They grace us back. They grace us with their presence once more, and that is the citizens of Main Street. The citizens of Main Street. There was a mayor, there was a fire chief, there were townspeople. They each had like a specific role. It was, if you're familiar with the citizens of Hollywood, it was that kind of vibe. It just brought the streets to life. And while I'm on Main Street, here we go. It's my favorite song to sing on Main Street. I'm walking right down the middle of Main Street, USA. I know it's no division, that's a dream that's here to stay. The time of your life and never just around the corner there's the fantasy land. I'm walking right down the middle of Main Street, USA. The reason I love that song so much is because of the sing-along. The sing-along from like the live action sing-along where it took you to Disneyland sing-along, where you got to see the Splash Mountain, zippity-doo-dah, and they did the Grim Grinning Ghost with all the villains at the Haunted Mansion, and they did this whole Main Street USA number. It was really cute. I love it. Okay, that's 2 squares. We're knocking them out.
This is our cup of frosting. You can get this. It's $1. We always recommend it if you're doing a Gaston cinnamon roll. Now, he actually gave me only a half cup, but you know what? It's probably for the best right now in this situation, and it's very hot. Okay, it's so hot. It's so hot. It's not as good without the cinnamon roll.
I got screwed yesterday.
Oh my gosh. It's so hot. This is so gross. Oh my gosh. I didn't think this would be as gross as it is. This used to be my dream as a kid. To eat icing for my job. And now it's my nightmare. This is oh my gosh. I feel so gross. Cup of icing. Okay, we're moving on.
Before I get too far, because I would hate to go all the way, to Fantasyland or Liberty Square, or Frontierland, and then all of a sudden have this be the square that I really need. And I want to throw Emma a little bit off my scent. Don't want her to know that I'm just specifically going down the line. So I'm going to go for get a sweet and savory, or find a sweet and savory popcorn. And you can actually do that here at the Main Street Confectionery on Main Street. Main Street Confectionery is your one-stop shop for all things sweet. You got treats in cases that are obviously more fresh. You got the prepackaged sweets like caramel popcorn, candy apples. But we're actually headed back to the candied popcorn. Now for the candied popcorn, you've basically got 3 steps. You got number 1, which is pick your popcorn. Then you're gonna select a syrup to put on top. Then you can combine with whatever toppings you want on top. So let's get some sweet and savory popcorn.
Okay, so I now only have 1 left. I gotta get over to Tomorrowland as fast as my feet will carry me, because the last one is find the original Epcot City. The original plans are on the People Mover. What I have last, but I know that Sage is over on Main Street because we're self-producing today, so we're kind of like checking in with when we get one, and he just told me he got Main Street, so he could be running to Tomorrowland to block me. I don't know, my stomach hurts. Why did I eat all that icing? I kind of had to.
So I am gonna wait 5 to 10 minutes to try it because they said that was the best way to do it. Luckily the square just said find, didn't say eat, so good to go. But I cannot wait to try this. Cast members were so nice. Got a base, got a syrup, and 2 toppings. Not bad, and I'm ready. So this is my first time doing this experience. I knew about it, but I don't really ever have a chance to just, I'm gonna have some sweet and savory popcorn. So excited for this.
Now to try to help me out, I'm gonna take the connecting path between Storybook and Tomorrowland to see if I can get over there. My toes hurt, my body. What is going on? The Smell-a-Fence on parade are out. It's a new scratch and sniff experience back here. And there's Breedlove working and reporting, and he doesn't see me, but I love him so much. Breedlove, and along with the rest of our team, we have some really incredible reporters that are out every single day in the parks, grabbing all the news and good stuff. And if you ever wonder like how we're there every single day, it's because of the cool cats like them.
I'm just gonna pop into the Emporium real quick, and I'm gonna find a Dalmatian. Now this should be pretty simple. I'm used to the pins being closer to Casey's Corner, but again, we just did a Game Master, and the pins are now moved to trading and accessories. And here is a Dalmatian pin right here. Let's see, very cool. Inspired by the 101 Dalmatians, Dalmatian movie, came out in like around 1961-ish or something like that. Yeah, 101 Dalmatian pin, let's go.
Here we are, Tomorrowland. This music always gets me hyped. He just said he found a Dalmatian, which if I know where that's at, Main Street, I don't think he's gonna finish a line before I can, because Epcot, it's one of the first things you see on that ride. So I'm booking it, fry speed.
Okay, so looking at the board, there's a couple things I can do. I mean, I'm 2 away. It could, how many stairs are in the treehouse, and take a pic with the jazziest crocodile in town. Now, I think I need to make a beeline to jazziest croc in town, which would be in Frontierland. I don't believe Emma, in order to block me, would count every step at the treehouse. I mean, only if she absolutely had to. So we're gonna make our way. Hopefully she doesn't beat me there, but we're gonna make our way to Frontierland, and hopefully take a picture with Lewis.
Okay, I can see People Mover sprinting, breathing hard. That icing before this was the dumbest thing I could have done, but it made sense. Top in line. I don't see Sage anywhere. People Mover, it peoples, it moves above Tomorrowland, the high flying ride in the sky. You see a lot over Tomorrowland.
Apparently she's almost on the People Mover. I have to count every step and then take a picture with Lewis. So here we go. And step 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, I can tell summer temperatures are really starting to kick in because my little fry speed moment, I'm like pouring sweat. Sweaty Emma, it's kind of a calling card of mine. The summertime, I'm a glow, always, in the worst of ways. Also, I've been looking at the board, and Sage has, if this takes a long time or whatever happens, Sage has the ability to still get a line. He might be on his way. I think I beat him. He might already be here. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on, but I think I'm on the cusp of winning. I don't know, and I'm stressed. I'm stressed as all get out because he could be winning right now and I just don't know it.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 129 steps. I don't know if that's accurate, but 129 steps. Okay. I know Emma's on the People Mover right now. Like I have to run to not actually run, but really quick walk to Frontierland.
Right, we made it. We're here. And this isn't it. This isn't the task. I still have to get over to Epcot, the community prototype.
All right, here we go. Passage to Frontierland. Okay, we made it to Frontierland. We just literally need to get to Tiana's Bayou Adventure before Emma sees the city of Epcot on the People Mover. All right. Here's our gator. Here's our gator friend. I totally forgot about the gator right there. I don't actually have to go all the way back to the mural. I'll take a picture with him. That's perfect. Tiana's Bayou Adventure is the new attraction coming to Magic Kingdom. It uses the same track system as Splash Mountain, formerly Splash Mountain, so it'll still be a log ride, but this time it'll be Princess and the Frog themed. Let's take a picture. Literally, I think by seconds.
I was gonna say, like, we were actively texting each other, and I think my text went through the first like
sure did.
passes. But I'll take it.
Yeah, well
Good
done.
job. Good job, friend.
Good job. And now I can my consolation prize is I'm gonna go home and eat some cheddar cheese popcorn covered in milk chocolate,
Oh, no, you
Twix,
lost me. You lost me.
and pretzels.
If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
Now go watch literally any scavenger hunt on the channel.
We'll probably see you there.
We will see. Watch them.
Yeah, bye.
If you don't,
What? No, meet us in Epcot.
meet.
We'll see you at Epcot.
Okay.
Bye, guys.